this. No,
Well,
this is deeper.
actually, it is. If you look at this version, for example.
Okay. No, you can keep it
Okay,
there.
okay.
He'll get it.
Okay. If you look at that version,
Just turn it just slightly, Yale, towards me so I can see it. All right. So we're looking at that version.
So you can see that we're in the just about the end of the 8th, 12th of the day from sunrise. We're 2/3 of the way through natural time, sun time, beginning at sunrise. One third of the way left till night. And also in the middle of the clock, you can see that it's about 25 minutes to 3 o'clock. So it's actually, and that was one of the things that struck me when this first came to me, was it's not just a matter of showing people natural sun time and natural moon time, because that, even though it might be important, it's kind of impractical if it doesn't show, when to get to your next meeting, or when we get to pick up our grandchildren in Fluvanna at the school bus. It shows all three kinds of time, two kinds of natural time plus conventional time.
Okay. All right. So, and again, we know this is a lot of information, and for some people, it may seem to be over your head, but what we encourage you to do is visit their website at TrueTime, TURETYME.org. There is a wealth of information about everything that Yale is speaking about. I know when I first heard about it, I was like, I don't understand. But the more I got to know you, the more we talked about it, the comprehension became better and better. And that's what we encourage you to do, to go to TrueTime.org. And as we said at the top of the show, much progress has been made since you started this. So you've gone from the laptops to all kinds of devices. So let's talk about all the different things that Better Times Project has, that one can, they can use it on their, you have a watch, you have an iPad. Talk about these, Yale.
Okay, well, thank you very much. First of all, major breakthrough came about 6 months ago when a Chinese company, and now a whole bunch of them, started making Android mini computers the size of a USB drive. So the clock over there is basically running the clock on our little special MK802 device that runs our TrueTime code, Android code on it, and then plugs in using an HDMI cable to an HDMI high definition television. So that's one version. We do
Okay,
have,
so back up a little bit.
Okay.
Let me see that.
Yep.
This goes where? Again, inside
this has
the...
a cable. This has a cable that attaches in the other end, and the cable goes to the back of the television.
So this is this is with the television.
Right.
Gotcha. And this is what you have?
No,
I
she
had
has
the
one
old
of these.
You
one
okay?
that
Okay.
early
She has
months.
one of these.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Now,
All right.
the important thing about that version with the television is that we used to donate used laptops running the clock, and very often using clock cases by John Lynch, who has a show going on at Woodbury School with his paintings and also some of the clock cases. And it was very costly, and basically I funded it myself with generous help of laptops from people like you, Andrea. But now what we're able to do is to make available our clock code, make available MK802 devices that are cost about $50. If an institution has low-cost HD TVs of any size, they can put these into a person's room, or a school room, or a common room.
Okay. All right. So we have the TV.
We have that.
And
Now we also have it working on Android mobile phones as well. Okay.
now, how does that help a person while being on the phone?
Well, basically, instead of being limited to just seeing the clock when it's in your home, you can take your phone with you, and it's sort of a pocket watch version of one of these standalone devices.
Okay, so
Okay.
you could just have it sitting on your desk with it running.
You can have it
Yeah.
on your desk running, or on a mantelpiece running, or you can have it
On
on
your-
your phone, take it with you. We can also make it available from the Google Play Store, so you can get it and run it on an Android tablet as well. One of the things that we're very excited about with the clock is that in addition to looking at the clock, you can also journal your moods. If you go to truetime.org, you can learn about not only its sun time and moon time, but also its mood time feature, which lets you record your moods, then track your moods, and then also analyze your moods based on where those entries were in the course of the passage of day and night, and also in the course of the passage of the moon above and below the horizon, and also the phase of the moon as well. So to the extent that natural rhythms are affecting not just our biological processes, but also our moods, True Time gives you the ability to see how natural cycles are affecting your moods.
Okay, and speaking of moods, women, you say this could really benefit women, right?
Right.
And why is that? Why do you promote women so much?
Okay, that's great. And that's the reason why Jackie started a sister project called Better Times for Women. One of the studies, well, first of all, if viewers want to know anything about circadian rhythm related illnesses and don't want to go to our website, all you have to do is Google a particular illness of interest and add the word circadian. Okay, and you'll find all kinds of studies about disrupted rhythms and Parkinson's disease, autism, Alzheimer's, breast cancer, long list. So you can do that very easily. One of the studies that we came across was a fascinating one, which has been followed up a lot. It actually followed up a little bit, not as much as it probably should. And it turns out this study showed without question that a woman's menstrual cycle affects her circadian rhythm, and her circadian rhythm affects her menstrual cycle. So women, we think, might be more susceptible to circadian rhythm and menstrual cycle illnesses than really is being studied right now. We're hoping that any institution, whether it's the Alzheimer's Foundation or Autism Foundation or Parkinson's Foundation, will want to apply for a grant. Now, we don't expect institutions to take previously allocated money to do true time research. We think that would be impractical and very difficult for them to do. On the other hand, we'd be more than happy to help them in any way we can get grants so they can do their own research on how True Time might be able to help in different ways their constituencies.
Okay. And I'm sure you would echo those sentiments,
Absolutely,
right,
yes.
Emily? Because you are, as Jackie said, a dedicated user. And you've been using it how long?
For about 2 years now.
About 2 years,
Yeah,
okay.
when he first offered
Okay.
offered it, and I was definitely interested because whether we know the word or not, we do know that we do have a rhythm.
Right, right, absolutely, absolutely. And so I know by you now being a B Corporation that you still have the interest in helping those nonprofits. So any of those nonprofits that you want to learn more about this, Alzheimer's Association, Virginia Institute of Autism. Name some others that you feel could benefit from this.
Well, again, what I would suggest is that any foundations or institutes that are working with people who have different problems, different health issues, psychological issues, just Google whatever your area is, add the word circadian, and you will see for yourself if you might be a candidate for True Time kind of research. I'd also like to just mention quickly,
Yeah.
just some other things. We're delighted that Emily has gotten benefits from using it. But we have been informed by our legal counsel to make it real sure that everybody knows that if you have a need or you feel the need to basically go off of a particular medication, before you do so, contact your prescribing
Absolutely.
physician or other healthcare professional, because it's very important that you just don't do anything on your own. You really have to make
Absolutely.
sure that even though we're delighted that you feel you're getting some benefits, we want you to be very careful about that.
Absolutely.
So that's the first thing. Secondly, just want to quickly thank again John and Kathy Lynch for donating clocks to our Alzheimer's dementia units and Virginia Discovery Museum and schools. John has this show going on right now at the Woodbury School. I want to thank Professor Roy Wagner of UVA, who has been incredibly generous with his ideas and also financially. I want to thank Tony Laboa of CHAPS, dear fellow who has at times shown off the clocks. I want to thank Dr. Will. I also want to thank all of our programmers, particularly Vladimir Milosevic and our help from Lazar Kovacevic. We have a number of wonderful programmers and support people in Serbia who
great.
have been very helpful, as well as locally here in the U.S., Catherine and Tom Darrow. And I do not want to forget my wife, Jacqueline,
Can't forget Jackie.
who has been my just support and mainstay and motivation, and I'm hoping someday it'll work out.
Okay, all right. And okay, for more information, it's truetime.org. We think you'll learn a lot. We know you will, because I'm still learning, even in doing research for the show. There's so much more new information. But Emily, we thank you for being on the show and coming on to tell us your experience with the clock at Yale. It's just been tremendous seeing you plug away with this and the progress and success you're seeing with it. And,
Well, if I
and
could
we know,
have the last word.
well, you have 2 seconds.
Thank you very much, Andrea and Cal.
Oh, and Dave.
And
Penelope.
Dave. And Dave.
We
Dave.
thank you for watching the show. This has been a Positive Channel special production with a show entitled Better Times Project. We'll see you soon.